Have you ever pondered over the intricacies of a culture that is as old as civilization itself? Welcome to the enigma that is Indian culture, a vibrant tapestry of traditions, beliefs, and customs that has fascinated the world for thousands of years. The richness and diversity of Indian culture are unparalleled. This is a land where over 2,000 distinct ethnic groups coexist, each contributing its unique threads to the cultural fabric of India. This diversity is mirrored in the staggering variety of languages, with more than 1,600 dialects spoken across the country. From the mellifluous tones of Malayalam in the south to the lyrical cadence of Punjabi in the north, each language tells a story of its people and their ethos. Religion, too, adds its hues to this vibrant mosaic. Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Islam, Christianity, and numerous tribal and folk religions coexist in a harmony that is seldom seen elsewhere. Each faith, with its unique rituals, festivals, and traditions, enriches the cultural tapestry. Music and dance form the soul of Indian culture, with each region boasting its own traditional art forms. From the classical elegance of Bharatanatyam to the energetic beats of Bhangra and the soulful strains of the sitar to the rhythmic resonance of the tabla, the diversity is astounding. The influence of historical events and foreign invaders is etched in the cultural landscape of India. The Mughal influence is unmistakable in the architectural marvels and the sumptuous cuisine. The British left their mark in the form of the English language, cricket, and the railway system, among other things. The Indian palate is a symphony of flavors, with a variety that is as diverse as its people. From the fiery curries of Rajasthan to the subtle flavors of Kerala, the culinary delights are endless. Art, too, is a reflection of the country's diversity. Whether it's the intricate Madhubani paintings of Bihar, the vibrant Patachitra of Odisha, or the exquisite sculptures of Khajuraho, each piece tells a tale of its land and its people. The beauty of Indian culture lies in its diversity and its unity despite the diversity. The myriad threads of languages, religions, music, dance, art, and food weave together to form a cultural tapestry that is as fascinating as it is diverse. Yet, amidst this diversity, there is a sense of unity, a common thread that binds the people of India together. This is the enigma of Indian culture. In the vast panorama of Indian culture, one can't ignore the symphony of languages. As you journey through India, every state greets you with its own distinct dialect. Each language is a thread, intricately woven into the vibrant tapestry that is India. Picture a country where over 2,000 distinct dialects echo through the valleys, bounce off the mountains, and whisper through the golden wheat fields. An astonishing linguistic diversity that's unparalleled anywhere else in the world. Each language in India has its own script, its own literature, its own idioms, and its own cultural significance. From the lyrical notes of Bengali in the east to the rounded vowels of Punjabi in the north, from the rhythmic cadence of Telugu in the south to the assertive tones of Marathi in the west, each language tells a story. Each dialect sings a song of its people, their history, and their way of life. But amidst this multitude, there's one language that stands out. The mother of all Indian languages, the timeless Sanskrit. Sanskrit, the language of the ancient scriptures, the Vedas and the Upanishads, the language of scholars and philosophers, the language that has shaped and influenced every other Indian language in some way. The beauty of Indian languages lies not just in their diversity, but also in their unity. Despite the differences, there's an underlying thread of commonality, a shared linguistic heritage that binds the country together. It's the reason why a Tamil speaker from the southernmost tip of India can find common ground with a Punjabi speaker from the northernmost corner. They may not understand each other's words, but they understand each other's hearts because they share a common language of emotion, of expression, of culture, a shared language that transcends the boundaries of scripts and dialects that's woven into the very fabric of Indian culture. In the symphony of Indian languages, each note is unique, and yet they all come together to create a beautiful melody. Religion in India is not just a belief system, it's a way of life. Here in the pulsating heart of the subcontinent, faith isn't confined to the quiet corners of monasteries or the echoing halls of churches. It's interwoven into the very fabric of daily life. It's in the vibrant hues of rangoli at the doorstep, the echoing calls to prayer at dawn, the fragrant trails of incense wafting through bustling markets, and the joyous beats of dechol during a bhangra dance. At the forefront, we find Hinduism, an ancient religion steeped in mythology, philosophy, and a pantheon of deities. Its sacred texts, the Vedas and the Upanishads, have guided millions on their spiritual journeys. Festivals like Diwali, Holi, and Navaratri are a riot of colors, emotions, and shared experiences that bring communities together in celebration. Buddhism and Jainism, both born on Indian soil, teach the path of non-violence, compassion, and mindful living. The teachings of Lord Buddha and Mahavira have spread far and wide, influencing entire civilizations. The serene faces of monks in maroon robes and the majestic Jain temples stand as silent testimony to the profound impact of these religions. Sikhism, with its tenets of equality and selfless service, resonates in the soulful hymns of the gurus and the community kitchens or langars that feed thousands daily. The Golden Temple in Amritsar is not just a place of worship, but a beacon of hope and humanity. Islam and Christianity, though introduced from outside, have found a unique expression in India. The hauntingly beautiful calls to prayer from minarets, the solemnity of Good Friday, the joyous carols of Christmas, and the communal feasts of Eid are all integral parts of the Indian tapestry. These religions, with their distinct rituals, philosophies, and festivals, shape India's societal norms, influence its traditions, and infuse everyday life with a sense of the divine. They are not just about worship or faith, they are about seeking a higher truth, understanding our purpose, and striving for a better way of living. Religion and spirituality in India are not just about worship. They are about the pursuit of a higher truth and a better way of living. Music and dance in India are more than just entertainment, they are expressions of the soul. This is a truth deeply rooted in the rich cultural tapestry of the Indian subcontinent, where music and dance are not mere art forms, but threads that weave together the diverse fabric of its society. Indian music is an enchanting symphony of sounds, a harmonious blend of melody and rhythm, tradition and innovation, from the serene soul-stirring ragas of Indian classical music to the earthy, robust folk songs echoing in the rural heartlands. The musical landscape of India is as varied as its topography. Each raga, each folk song tells a story, carries a sentiment, encapsulates a slice of this vibrant land and its people. These are not just tunes to be hummed, but emotions to be felt, experiences to be lived. Just as the melody of Indian music reverberates in the air, the rhythm of Indian dance pulsates on the ground. From the intricate footwork and expressive gestures of classical dance forms like Bharatanatyam and Kathak, to the vibrant energy and communal spirit of folk dances like Garba and Bhangra, every dance move is a narrative in motion. These dances, steeped in centuries-old traditions, are not merely performances but visual poetry, a dynamic dialogue of the body with the soul. But the rhythm of India is not confined to its music and dance. It permeates every aspect of Indian life. From the rhythmic chants of the morning prayers to the rhythmic beats of the evening drums. From the rhythmic cycle of the seasons to the rhythmic flow of the rivers. This rhythm is the heartbeat of India, a pulse that throbs in its temples and markets, in its fields and factories, in its cities and villages. In the rhythm of Indian music and dance, one can hear the heartbeat of its people and feel the pulse of its culture. This is the rhythm of India. A rhythm that is timeless yet evolving, ancient yet contemporary, a rhythm that is India. Indian cuisine is not just food, it's a gastronomic journey through the subcontinent. Imagine the most vibrant paint palette, each hue as distinct as it is integral to the masterpiece. That's Indian cuisine for you, a symphony of flavors, each playing its part to create a culinary experience that's nothing short of art. Across the length and breadth of the country, the cuisine transforms, taking on the characteristics of the region, its history, its people. The robust, tangy flavors of the Punjabi chole bhature, the delicate, aromatic biryani from Hyderabad, the fiery curries of Rajasthan, the sweet and spicy balance of Bengali cuisine, and the coconut-infused dishes from the coastal regions. Each one tells a tale of its own. Spices, the soul of Indian cuisine, are used with an almost reverential precision. Turmeric, cumin, coriander, cardamom, chili, Each spice lends a unique flavor and a therapeutic benefit. They are the notes in this symphony, creating a harmony that dances on the palate and lingers in the memory. India's culinary canvas is as diverse as it is vast, a haven for both vegetarians and non-vegetarians. Its repertoire includes a plethora of dishes, from the hearty sarson ka saag paired with maki ki roti in the north to the seafood delicacies of the coastal regions. You'll find everything here. And then there are the sweets. Oh, the sweets. Gulab jamun, jalebi, rasgulla, payasam, each one a little piece of heaven, a perfect end to a meal or just a sweet indulgence to brighten up a day. Let's not forget the street food, a culinary genre unto itself. Chaat, panipuri, vada pav, samosa, the list goes on. The Indian streets are a food lover's paradise, a testament to the country's love for food. Cooking in India is an age-old tradition, a legacy passed down generations. Traditional methods of cooking, like the tandoor or the chula, add a unique flavor, a touch of authenticity to the dishes. Indian cuisine, like its culture, is a melting pot of influences, a reflection of the country's history. It's a narrative of invasions, trade relations, and cultural exchanges, all of which have left an indelible mark on its food. Indian cuisine, with its variety and complexity, is a true reflection of the country's cultural richness. As we come to the end of our journey through Indian culture, we realize that it is not just a collection of customs and traditions. It's a vibrant tapestry woven through time, reflecting the unity and diversity. From the enigmatic rituals to the symphony of sounds, the soulful expressions to the rhythmic dances, and the sensory feast of flavors, Indian culture is alive, evolving, ever dynamic. Indian culture, with its richness and diversity, is a testament to the country's past, a reflection of its present, and a beacon for its future.